Thank you, Josh, so much for taking some time for us here on the Hub Show today. We certainly do appreciate it. Hey, you grew up racing on the short tracks, of course, throughout your career. What do you love about this style of racing?
Man, it's just great racing. I think a lot of us grew up doing, beating and banging on these short tracks. There's so many great short tracks across the country. I've been fortunate to race at and win at a lot of them. So this Martinsville is just a special place, man, for anybody that races short tracks. You know, we always watch these races very close, and it has a obviously amazingly prestigious trophy. So it's always fun to come here.
Well, Josh, man, you got this opportunity at JRM because of your success on the short tracks and what you did in the late models for Dale. You got this opportunity, and then last year in this race, you came and you won. Was that everything you could ever hope it would be, to have this opportunity and go out and get it done at Martinsville?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think when I got my opportunity last year in the 8, I knew that it was going to be really hard. I had very minimal starts in the top 3 series, and just coming here, I knew I had a good many races there all consecutively, so I was able to I could work on things and get better, and I knew that coming to Martinsville would be a great opportunity for us, but obviously it was way better than I ever could have dreamed of. So that was just an amazing day. It's so much fun coming back and preparing for these races now, and watching that race back and reliving it, and everything that happened that day was so special.
Hi, Josh, it's Boyer. How do we duplicate that? You got a short practice session, qualifying session. How do you make the most out of this and get that hot ride tuned in? What do you like? Do you like a car that rolls? Do you like the forward bite? What do you specifically focus on to get that number 8 back in victory lane?
Yeah, I think you're just going to have to turn the middle really well. For me, I feel like most of the time if you can get it pointed straight on exit, drive off will come with that. And so we're going to try to work on that. I feel like it's actually warming up a pretty good bit. I mean, it's rained here all day. It's warming up pretty good right now. I was going to say beforehand, it's going to be really similar conditions to what we'll have tomorrow night. It's probably getting a little warmer now, so it'll be a little bit different. But either way, like I said, about an hour ago, it didn't look like we were going to be doing anything today. And thankfully, the weather cleared out, the sky's blue, and we got the track's dry, and we're getting ready to go.
Well, Josh, Todd Bodine here. Hey, look, I want to tell you, I'm a Josh Berry fan, first of all. But it's not because you've won a lot of races or because you drive for Dale Earnhardt Jr. It's because what you represent, right? You represent all our short trackers in this country that are living this dream and want to make it to the big time. You have made it. Do you feel that is the role that you've been playing the last couple of years, doing what you're doing?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like, after last year, that win was such a big deal, but one of the most meaningful parts of it to me was how many of my peers that I raced with for years on the short tracks reached out to me. Even guys that I didn't necessarily get along with, reached out to me and appreciated how big of a moment that was. And I spent a lot of years, obviously over 10 years racing at short tracks across all over the Southeast, and I ran with a ton of great race car drivers, and that racing with those guys at all these different tracks prepared me for that moment last spring, and I was able to capitalize on it. So, I'm very thankful for that, and just really thankful to have the opportunity, that opportunity, and that turned into a full-time season this year, which has just been amazing.
Well, Josh, you represent the short track community very well, I must say. So you've had a solid campaign so far this season. How would you evaluate the year you've had thus far for you and your team?
I think it's been all right. We've had pretty good speed a lot of the races. We knew going into this, really each of the intermediate and short tracks we've had really good runs. I made a mistake last week at Richmond and sped on pit road, and really cost us probably a top 3 or at least a top 5 there. And outside of that, really you have the super speedways, a road course, which is obviously something that I really lack a lot of experience in. So we're taking it one week at a time. But generally, I feel good about where we're at. We're getting better each and every week. We're learning each other. And, the great part about this series and everything about it now is it's not about how great you are right now. It's just about getting better and peaking at the right time of the season. And I think that we're poised to keep doing that. Tomorrow night will be a great opportunity for us to get in victory lane. And, I'd love to put Harrison's USA, Harrison Workswear in victory lane tomorrow night. It'd be really cool.
Well, Josh, it's been a lot of fun to watch you this season. We hope you add another Martinsville grandfather clock to the collection. Good luck to you this weekend.
Yeah, thank y'all so much.
Hey, good luck, man.